Good morning, squad. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the #1 spot for everything sports talk, sports news, sports debate in the morning. Hope y'all had a great Wednesday. We got a beautiful rundown this Thursday. Of course, we got to go back and start it off with the unexpected news coming out of Las Vegas yesterday. Derek Carr being benched not just for Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers, but for the rest of the season in favor of Jarrett Stidham. What does that mean for Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels, Tom Brady, the Las Vegas Raiders, and everybody involved moving forward? Then we're going to shift our focus to Grayson Allen, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Chicago Bulls, and was Grayson Allen excessive in that play? And is Mac Jones the Grayson Allen of the NFL? Got to touch on that. Then I'm going to give y'all MadMizzy Power Rankings of the top 5 teams in the NFL right now. And to end it off, of course, we got to speak on the last Thursday night football game of the 2022 NFL regular season of the Dallas Cowboys at the Tennessee Titans. Who do I have winning that game, and what's the key matchup? Let's get right into it, gang, gang. Let's start it off going back to Las Vegas and the unexpected news of Derek Carr being benched not only for this Sunday's game against my San Francisco 49ers, but for the rest of the season, the last 2 games of the season. Carr stepping away from the team to avoid distractions. What does this mean for Derek Carr? What does this mean for the Las Vegas Raiders? What does this mean for Josh McDaniels? What does this mean for Tom Brady? Derek Carr is going to be out of there. You think he's been, like I said, he's had the second most consecutive starts out of all active quarterbacks, and for Josh McDaniels to come in and bench this man after the only reason y'all got Davante Adams is because he's best friends with Derek Carr. So to me, Josh McDaniels clearly has a plan in mind to bring in his ex-quarterback Tom Brady. And we all know that Tom Brady's probably not going to be done this year, although I think he should retire. He should step away from the game because they're going to bring him into Las Vegas. That's what's going to happen. Tom Brady is going to leave the Tampa Bay Bucks and he's going to go play for the Las Vegas Raiders next year. Will Davante Adams be there? Will Darren Waller? Most likely Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, all those dudes will be there. Will Davante be there? I mean, he's under contract, so I don't see how he wouldn't be there unless they make it a package deal to get rid of. Well, no, I'm going to touch into the Derek Carr, how they could get rid of Derek Carr cheaply and without trading him. But yeah, man, for me, I see this being just a way for Josh McDaniels to open up a spot to bring in his ex-quarterback Tom Brady to run his offense. And I don't know how it's going to pan out because Tom Brady is 46 years old. Josh McDaniels, he's clearly lost some arm strength. And then you think about what Derek Carr did last year. Like this to me is just all on Josh McDaniels, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Your first stint, you try to go out there and run with Tim Tebow. Now you trying to come around, get rid of a known commodity in Derek Carr for a quarterback that we clearly see falling off the cliff in Tom Brady. An older quarterback in Tom Brady. What you going to get rid of Derek Carr for 1 year with Tom Brady? And then if it don't work, you're fired, bro. Listen, Derek Carr is done as a Las Vegas Raider, and I'm going to explain to y'all why. Derek Carr, yes, he just signed a massive extension like a couple years ago. But there's a clause in there. If they cut Derek Carr within 3 days of the Super Bowl this year, it's only a $5.6 million cap hit. $5.6 million ain't nothing to these owners. They take that cap hit like it ain't nothing. Like we pay for, you know what I'm saying, some Chipotle. Then you got the Dana White news being leaked this season of, oh, John Gruden was the one that didn't want Tom Brady and this, that, and the third. Listen, they sized all this up in the media and compiled a pie to get Tom Brady into Las Vegas, and he's going to have a trash year in the AFC against those top quarterbacks. I don't like this move for the Las Vegas Raiders, and I think Josh McDaniels needs to get out of there, go back to New England, and be the offensive coordinator there. Point blank, period. Let's move on, though. Let's touch on the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Grayson Allen, was he excessive? Is Mac Jones the Grayson Allen of the NFL? Let's touch on the first part of this question. Was Grayson Allen excessive in the Chicago Bulls versus the Milwaukee Bucks in that play that went worldwide? To me, no, he wasn't excessive. He got pushed. His momentum was going towards DeRozan. He hit DeRozan. DeRozan fell over. To me, it wasn't excessive. He made him feel it. Is Grayson Allen a competitor? Yes. Is Grayson Allen a little bit more? He's that person that's going to push the line. He's going to toe the line. Yes, he is. But to me, was that excessive? No. To me, what would have been excessive is him throwing his body or him extending his arms and pushing him to the ground. He clearly had his momentum going that way for something. He lost his footing. He ran into him, clearly tried to stop himself. DeRozan hits the ground and now he want to get up and fight. What is up up with y'all basketball players and y'all being so physically inclined to physicality, bro? Like, as soon as somebody get physical with y'all want to rumble. And that's not even just in the NBA. I'm talking about you go to any neighborhood playground. As soon as somebody get physical, somebody want to fight. Then somebody lose a fight, somebody want to kill. I just don't get it. Suck it up. Somebody hit the hardwood. Somebody hits the blacktop sometimes in basketball. You feel what I'm saying? This not ballet. This not ballroom dancing. This not tennis. This not Dancing with the Stars. It's basketball. Y'all running into each other. People gonna hit the hardwood. You feel what I'm saying? Excessive would have been him actually throwing his whole body weight, him running through him doing something extra. No, he was coming to the play. He tripped and he ran into him. And DeRozan fell over. He didn't run through him. Like, listen, man, that to me, DeRozan's reaction to me was like more of a reaction to Grayson Allen's reputation. But to me, was that excessive? No. And then the announcer's going off like he tripped him. Like, I've watched Grayson Allen and Duke. That dude was dirty. You feel what I'm saying? Now, as he's gotten into the NBA, he's gotten a lot more cleaner. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think he had something with Alex Caruso like last year with a hard foul when he was contending to dunk or something like that. But he's been like pretty clean in the NBA. In the college, though, this dude was doing some stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Excessive is the stuff he was doing in college. Not what happened on Wednesday night. That wasn't excessive. NBA players, pull your skirt down, B. Basketball players, pull your skirt down, B. Like, why are y'all so inclined to physicality? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how can y'all be against, oh, the NBA is so soft, and then y'all see something like that, and it's excessive. No, what was excessive is when it was the Lakers versus the Pistons, and my man went up for a dunk. He basically clotheslined my man out the air. That's excessive. What Grayson Allen did against DeMar DeRozan Wednesday night was not excessive. It was not excessive. Is Mac Jones the Grayson Allen of the NFL? No. To me, Mac Jones is a little bit worse than Grayson Allen. I've watched college football way more than I watch college basketball. I've never seen Mac Jones doing the stuff he's doing in the NFL. Twisting people's ankles, sliding with his leg up, coming back to cut block a person that's behind the play. That's just dirty play, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not stuff that, oh, it doesn't happen or your momentum. It's like, bro, Mac, you didn't have to come back and peel back and try to cut block that man. You didn't have to grab that man's ankle, then put him in a leg in the Kurt Angle leg lock. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't have to do none of that. And to, like I said, to state before, he's never done that in college. He doesn't have a history of that. So where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? For me, Grayson Allen has dialed it back ever since he's came into the NBA. Ever since he's become a professional. He like, oh, all right, I want to stay in the league. I ain't trying to get punched in the mouth. I ain't trying to get suspended. You feel what I'm saying? Mac Jones, he's like up in the ante as he goes into the NFL. Like, hey, listen, I throw a pick or it's a fumble. I'm getting some get back. Chill, bro. Because when that blind side come, they not going to let up at all. They going to blast you, bro. They going to blast you. So chill on that. To me, Mac Jones is not the Grayson Allen in the NFL. To me, he's slightly a little bit worse because, like I said, he doesn't have a history of the way he's been acting in the NFL previously in his competitive career. So I think it's a little bit weird that he's acting like that now. Let's move on, though. MadMizzy Power Rankings, top 5 teams in the NFL right now. Let's start it off at number 5. To me, number 5 was the hardest spot because the top 4 teams are just so close and they've all been on crazy win streaks. But to me, I have to give the Los Angeles Chargers some love. Won 4 of the last 5 games, just finally clinched a playoff berth since 2019. Getting Khalil Mack back, getting Joey Bosa back, getting Derwin James back, Asante Samuel Jr. out there, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, of course, Justin Herbert, man. The list goes on with the Los Angeles Chargers. I love the way that they're playing. I love the fact that they're getting healthy. They're getting Joey Bosa back. They're coming together. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Chargers are going to perform in the AFC playoffs. So I got them at number 5. To me, at number 4, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Won 8 of the last 9 games. To me, the Kansas City Chiefs, though, they've been, to me, I'm going to just hold some of those close wins that they had against them a little bit. Like letting Denver in, those 3 interceptions that Patrick Mahomes threw, his turnovers. I'm going to hold that against him a little bit. But the Chiefs, all of the top 4 teams is literally splitting hairs. The Chiefs could be the number 1 team in the NFL, or like I said, you can have them at 4 or 5 in the NFL right now. But I like the Chiefs right now at number 4. At number 3, I got the Buffalo Bills, winners of the last 6 games. Just had a dominant win against the Chicago Bears. I mean, there was no Justin Fields out there, but still a dominant win after they came out pretty slow. Just ran away in the second half. I really like the Buffalo Bills, knowing that they're used to the cold weather, the inclement weather. They are the number 1 AFC seed right now. So if they happen to win out and then get that number 1 seed, I think they have the biggest home field advantage in that cold weather up there in northern New York. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills at number 3. At number 2, we got to go with the Cincinnati Bengals on a 7-game win streak. They are getting healthy right now, getting Jamar Chase back, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon, of course, Joe Burrow out there. And then defensively, they're rounding into a top 10 scoring defense. So as long as they're a top 10 scoring defense that's still opportunistic and taking the ball away and giving Joe Burrow more opportunities and that offense more opportunities, then they are a very scary team. And then you got to think about, they just went to the Super Bowl last year and they're just rounding into that same team that went on a playoff run last year. So I like what I'm seeing from the Cincinnati Bengals and them not regressing off of what they accomplished last year. The number 1 team in the NFL for me, though, is the San Francisco 49ers. My San Francisco 49ers, 8-game win streak right now. I know a lot of people are just down on Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy in his 3 starts has had the highest QBR in the NFL. He's had a crazy yards per game average. Just getting the ball into the playmakers' hands. The play calling from Kyle Shanahan has been off of the charts. We're going to get Deebo Samuels back. We're going to get a lot of our defensive players back, like Kerry Hyder. We already got Javon Kinlaw back. We got Eric Armstead back. Nick Bosa is probably the defensive player of the year. Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw are the best linebacker doing the NFL. And then our weak spot the past 2 seasons, our defensive backs have probably been turned into a strong point with Talanoa Hufanga, Jimmy Ward, Chavaris Ward. All these dudes, they've been shutting stuff down on the back end. So I really like my San Francisco 49ers as the most talented team from top to bottom and the most experienced team once it hits the playoff team top to bottom as far as winning goes, especially when you look at the NFC. So yeah, that's my top 5 teams in the NFL right now. At 5, I got the Los Angeles Chargers. At number 4, I got the Kansas City Chiefs. At number 3, I got the Buffalo Bills. At number 2, I got the Cincinnati Bengals. At number 1, I got my San Francisco 49ers. Let's move on to the last Thursday night football game of the 2022 regular season. Dallas Cowboys at the Tennessee Titans. No Ryan Tannehill, but the Dallas Cowboys can't stop the run, giving up 130 rush yards per game. You got King Henry out there, so they're going to rely heavily on King Henry. But the Titans are on a 5-game losing streak. I don't see Malik Willis going out there against Micah Parsons and those dudes and getting his first win as a starting quarterback in the NFL. So I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys in this game. Huge in this game because the offense has been very explosive since Dak Prescott got back. I'm going to say they're going to put up 34 points to the 13 points to the Titans. I'm going to say 34-13. Dallas Cowboys over the Tennessee Titans. I don't see Malik Willis making enough plays once Derek Henry gets the ball going to really keep pace with the Dallas Cowboys, who have such an explosive offense right now. So that's the way I see it. I see the Dallas Cowboys catching stride, hitting that stride, putting up some points, and then Malik Willis not being able to keep up. And I just think Derek Henry is going to get his, but eventually the Dallas Cowboys are going to bow their neck. They're going to strengthen up, and they're going to stop Derrick Henry. They have to. They cannot go out there and get pounded on by Derrick Henry, knowing damn well that's the only way that the Tennessee Titans can win this game. So I'm going to put faith in Micah Parsons and that defense to stop Derrick Henry, seeing as that's the only chance that the Tennessee Titans have to win this game. So give me the Dallas Cowboys 34-13. Let me know what y'all think, though. Derek Carr being benched in Las Vegas. What does that mean for Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels, Tom Brady, and the Las Vegas Raiders moving forward? Was Grayson Allen excessive in the Milwaukee Bucks versus Chicago Bulls game yesterday? And is Mac Jones the Grayson Allen of the NFL? MadMizzy Power Rankings, top 5 teams in the NFL. What are y'all top 5 teams in the NFL right now in order? And to end it off, break down the last Thursday night football game of the 2022 regular season of the Dallas Cowboys at the Tennessee Titans. MadMizzy Sports Morning Show. Like, comment, share, subscribe, listen, alert. MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.